place. All the cars seem to have some rust on them. Some of them are even spotty like me. Perhaps this is where they get treated.
Follow that car, Luca. Wow! Was that something or was that something? Let's see another one, Luca.
Oh, I really don't think this is the right place for Luca.
That's right. This is a scrapyard where old cars are broken up to be used again.
Oh, but Luca is too young to be broken up and reused. He needs to find a place where they can treat rusty cars.
I have now found such a place and reprogrammed the probe.
Off you go, Luca. Oh, but do be careful.
On my way. This looks a more likely place. There's no crusher here.
More's the pity.
Zippy!
I found two sorts of spots. These where the paint has come off.
This is caused by stones hitting the paint and chipping it off.
Which means air and water can get to the metal and it rusts.
That's right. And as you can see, the rust is on the surface, on the outside.
And these where the paint has come up in little bubbles.
Now, these little bubbles of paint hide an altogether different problem. The paint hasn't been damaged from the outside, but underneath there is a lot of rust.
So if the paint wasn't damaged, the rust must have started on the inside.
And if it did start on the inside, the rust must have eaten right through the metal.
And there's the hole, right through.
Luca, what are your spots like?
I seem to have both types.
Which means you're full of holes.
Oh,
What are we going to do?
That's useful. That's useful.
What do you mean that's useful?
Well, when he gets back, we can reuse him as a tea strainer.
Before we do something we may regret, I think I should remind you that Luca's condition is treatable.
Oh, but how?
Well, the first step in any treatment is to get rid of the rust. That is most important. It can be cut out.
Cut out? Cut out? You mean surgery? Oh, let's see some surgery, Luca.
Zippy? Surgery is certainly not for Luca. His spots are not as serious as that.
don't worry, Bonda. I'll keep well clear.
A second way to remove rust is to use a sand blaster. Sand is blown out of the nozzle at very high speed.
Oh, you'll like that. You'll like that. You know how ticklish he is.
Well, I'm not too sure. It looks too rough to me. Isn't there another way?
Yes, first the flaky rust is scraped away. Then the rest of the rust is simply rubbed away. The holes are filled and then...
Oh, I know. They paint it.
That's right, they do, with 6 layers.
Oh, so covering the steel with paint protects it.
That's it. Paint stops the air and the water from getting at the steel, so it can't rust, unless it gets chipped again.
But the paint is on the outside. When there are holes, the rust started on the inside. So how do they protect that?
They're doing something here to the inside.
The inside is covered with a special oily, waxy substance. Once the metal is covered, the air and water cannot get to the metal.
Well, it looks as though I can get treatment for my rust spots here.
You'll do no such thing. Get back to the Ark straight away. And when we've had a chance to go over what you've discovered, we'll decide what's best for you.
On my way.